Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another BJ&Co puzzle video. Oh shit, he's back, guys.
I'm firing the lasers.
Which means we are doing some new levels in Infinifactory.
Yeah.
We're tag teaming the Gneiss Chair. So it's my chair, right?
Or is it the Gneiss Chair?
Gneiss, yeah, who knows?
Ooh, Gneiss Chair, that sounds good.
Tasty, yeah. This one looks like it's going to be a bit more challenging. We got some higher cycle scores, higher footprint scores, higher
Or
block
these
scores.
guys just suck and we're gonna crush them.
Well, we will crush them eventually, somehow, maybe not, yo man. We'll see how it goes. But let's
just go into post and just like white out their scores so that way ours are always above theirs.
Maybe I try. Well, this is interesting. Interesting that I'm down.
Whoa, what
below.
is this?
This is a weird.
Hey, it's your favorite thing.
Audio logs.
Yeah.
Dead people. I like dead people. Come on, play your logs.
That's kind of.
So you can hear this, right, Spencer?
Yep.
Okay. Can we see the temple?
Started an online petition about it.
Temple. Weren't we looking for that last time?
Yeah.
By aliens. Is that
Okay.
ironic?
Wait, did she just? I wasn't even reading the text. I can't hear anything she's saying. Did she reference a temple?
No, she referenced a TV show.
Keep an eye on
Oh. Where'd you get the temple from?
I'm alive and making
From the previous episode we played.
Oh, you were just doing a cool callback. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for ruining that.
You always ruin it. Come on.
know what a party is.
This one looks really easy.
Okay, so it's 3 levels high, all the same block. It looks like they all
This
spit
is a
out
piece
in-
of cake.
Okay. So
There's a trick. There's a trick here, isn't it?
probably. What do we want the trick to be?
Well, I feel like there's got to be something where, like, after a few items, it just like spits out a random thing that we don't want.
I doubt it.
Like it doesn't make sense. Like, this is the easiest one we've had to do in a long time.
I mean, you say it's easiest, but I don't think it's going to be because we've got. So we have to get it in. It's too wide. So our one side only has 4 on it. The other side has 8 on it.
Yeah.
So.
Piece of cake.
You say it's going to be a piece of cake. I feel like it's not going to be as easy as you think.
I can already envision it in my head.
So then what are we doing?
We're gonna have them all come out and then get welded into the appropriate spots and just ship it over to the export thing.
I need more specifics, Spencer. Come on. Come on.
I don't know. It's hard to decide if it's gonna be better to go and deal with it height-wise, like if we make the pillars and then combine that way, or if we go and start with like the bottom base and build it up from there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm having a hard time deciding right now. Or if we do a mix of both, where we build the base, attach the sides, and then do the back.
And did do back. See,
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to try to knock like. Well, this might work where I think we work bottom up. Because we can kind of drop things off the side and such. Because if we. I mean, this isn't necessarily an ideal setup. But we could have this pushing, if this is a single one here, like this could make one, oh no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. But eventually this is going to make the 6 in a row, right?
Yeah.
But it's not going to get, I don't know if it's going to get low enough to...
We don't have to really worry about score right now, right? We just want to beat it.
Yeah,
and then we kind of look at that after.
Exactly. We can come back and optimize after the fact. So let's just make what we need.
What if we've got the drills and the rotator. We could just build a cube and then drill out the parts that we don't need.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. So you're thinking we go we want a 3x3 is what we want to make, right?
I think it's a 3. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think it's too wide, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too wide.
It's a 2x3.
2x3 by 2x3 by 3 is what we're dealing with.
Mostly, yeah.
So that's a little far. That's a little far, Ben. So, like, if we do this, and this is a... Where do we need the welds? We need the welds right here, I'm thinking. Like, so I'm just building a
that makes sense.
This should make a 3 long, right?
Yeah. Bing, bing.
Okay.
Look at that. Problem solved. Next mission, please.
Next mission, please. So now we need to put... Do we put 2 of these side by side next, I think?
Sure. I think that's a good idea.
So then we'll just go 2 welders here.
Because you can have it where it just creates the next thing and then just drops it onto a spot.
Yeah. So
And then it'll just build our cube there. And then once it's like 3 high or whatever it is, somehow you've got a sensor that you're going to figure out because I can't think off the top of my head.
I see where this goes, you know.
Yeah.
So this...
Look, I'm just the idea guy. You're the let's get it done guy.
Let's get it done. Okay, so I'm almost tempted to... No, but this is going to drop... This is going to drop on top of each other.
Yeah.
Okay, is that the right... I mean, that's good enough height. So once it lands there, we want it to push.
Correct.
Which is not going to work nicely because they all drop in the same spots.
Mm-hmm.
How am I going to push this nicely?
I think the first thing I can think of off the top of my head is like a trip. You'd have to set it up so like the... each one that drops down activates another sensor that like pushes stuff to get the third sensor to work, pushing it out, if that makes sense. It's like
you did it, the and things. Yeah, I did it in that one rocket one, and I cannot for the life of me remember how I did that actually.
That one was really awesome to see.
But basically, so we want a sensor here, a sensor 2 above it. So basically we're saying if there's something in all 3 we want.
Yeah. I think.
Okay, so I don't know if sensors connect to each other, but let's just do a test.
I like tests.
Tests are fun.
Yeah.
So if this is going to... So
it doesn't do it until it's at the bottom one.
Okay. So we're gonna want a pusher... Basically, we want a pusher right here, eventually, right? We need this guy to push out.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Don't we have an item that pushes things like, that like makes things fly up into the sky?
We have a lifter, yeah.
What if we just have it so it pushes it into a lifter, and then the lifter pushes the 3 levels up, and then once, because they'll stack from underneath, and then they'll stack up high enough that they hit a sensor.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then we don't have to worry about this and or stuff.
I actually am impressed, Spencer.
Oh, thank you. I don't remember what block that is, though. Ah, there it is.
You know this thing called the lifter?
Yeah. Because you'll have to, I guess it doesn't really matter where we put the lifter right now.
I think the lifter could be right here, right?
Yeah. Bling.
Actually,
just,
the lifter could go right here.
Yeah. Look at that. We're already optimizing. Suck it, yeoman.
Oh, God. I keep hitting R to restart it instead of... Okay.
Nice.
2.
Oh, my God. Oh, I'm surprised I even thought of that.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we have to go up 6 before it pushes. So...
I think so.
3, 4, 5.
Because where you've got the lifter set up, it's just the piston just pushes it like 1 block now.
Yeah, and ooh, just a second though. We're gonna need to push it 2 blocks.
You could.
Well,
if you push everything farther down, you could just push it back to the. Oh no, it'll just land on everything.
It'll just land on everything else. But I think what we could do is so what we're saying is we need a vertical sensor. So conduit, we need... Oh, every time. I can't hit the word.
Oh, I've got an idea. You do that first, though, and then I'll think if my idea will actually work.
So this is then the pusher, which goes here. So now this is where the bottom of this thing is. So we go out 1, we go over 1, and then we go here.
I think so. Yeah. What I was kind of thinking is we could have it so it pushes it up, and instead of the worrying about the piston pushing it and it landing down on the other stuff, you could push it onto a rotor that spins it to get some of the drilling done so that it spins it out of the way of landing on the blocks underneath it. If that makes sense.
But you then have to pull it off the rotor anyways.
Oh, that's right.
Unfortunately. Now, we do only have vertical eviscerators, but we should almost...
Oh, because you... Depending on how we do the block, we could have
Why
it
is
so
this
as
not... Oh, I need this guy. Sorry. Does this work?
Oh my god, Ben. We've already finished this.
I don't
While
think
it's
we've
pushing it
completely...
up,
Yeah.
we have the drills down, so it automatically just carves things out from the top, and then it just pushes it off onto a ramp and it goes to the end.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Okay, but our push point, where's our push point? Our push point has to be here.
I think so.
I think, well, I guess it could be the second one. Yeah. So this could be the second one. So then we need eviscerators. Oh, but is this going to work? Yes, this is. Okay, so
Yeah.
this
The
has to
eviscerators
be
can be sideways.
eviscerator. This has to be an eviscerator. This and this need to be an eviscerator. And now this needs to be one further out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh god, Ben, this is beautiful. I gotta say, I think we've outdone ourselves.
I am pretty impressed with this.
Look at that! Oh my god, it's already done.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben and Spencer here to save the world. Sorry, Savvy, we're stealing the name of it.
I like it.
Not that it even exists.
Yeah.
You guys only made one episode.
One show means
He
nothing.
doesn't watch these, right?
Probably not. I
Okay,
can't
cool.
guarantee you. It's like how I don't think my parents watch these, and then the one time I call Dad out on something.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That was so
Oh,
bad.
look at that, Ben.
That was so bad. I mean,
Look at our
it's-
footprint and our blocks right now. We're already crushing the others. Our
Are we
cycles,
seriously?
our cycles are way higher than Yeoman's though.
Our cycles are way higher than everybody, I think.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Because I mean, realistically, the way we're doing this, we could lower everything down.
Yeah.
Just because by the time it gets drilled and pushed, it's already gone from the.
Well,
oh my god!
yeah,
It's
I mean,
terrible.
we could totally drop things down, and I think we could also. Well, let's just make sure we finish.
Yeah.
First in footprint. Suck it,
Oh
yo,
yeah.
man.
Oh, human beaters and block score.
And
But I mean,
block
block
score.
score is easy enough for us to adjust.
Oh god, like I mean, we could destroy block score right now just by removing, like I could easily get rid of 5 conveyor belts.
Yeah. Well, let's
Right?
just do it. Let's just do it so that we can beat a score.
Okay, but I was
Just-
thinking also at the same time, Spencer, cycle score doesn't, or cycle rate doesn't matter in our build here because everything's just pushing, so I can bump it up by 2,
Okay.
right? But all of this stuff, like
Nice.
literally all of this stuff, can just be that now.
Can it?
Yeah. Ooh, maybe not.
Oh, well, the way that we. Yeah. Oh my God, Ben.
Now it's not super efficient. Oh no,
But-
I got to get one more in here.
But still, like.
And I mean, like you said, we could even
Well,
drop some of this down.
Well, you can even get rid of that first conveyor that you have, or that middle conveyor.
Oh yeah, I guess. If we're gonna go hard, right?
Oh yeah. Humans gotta
Will
know.
this work? I don't think this will work.
It's gonna work.
Oh, it is. Huh. Shh, don't listen to me.
Yeah. Oh God. How is this as fast as it goes?
Yeah, this is as fast as it can go.
Oh wow. Oh, our footprint's at 76 still though.
I mean, footprint's not gonna go down because we cover all of those no matter what, right?
Oh, okay.
But our block
oh, that's
score
right. Because
went really
footprint
well.
is how far it travels, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's looking from straight above. How many? We beat it 2.
Although we've doubled the cycle score of Yeoman.
Shh. Oh, we don't look at this. It doesn't exist. Come on.
That's right. That doesn't exist. You're not a fan of the cycle score, are you?
I am a fan of it, but when we're beating them in 2 others, I'm not going to complain.
That's right. That's right. I mean, 2 out of 3. That's a passing grade.
It ain't bad, isn't that right? That's
yeah.
his
I
song.
mean, I was trying to think of a way to say Yeoman's name, like Yeoman, but to agree with you, but that didn't really work.
But what's interesting is like we could drop this by 2 more probably, which would help.
I think so, at least.
Right, and then for cycle score, if we put these all back to conveyors.
The only I guess because those cubes, like the blocks, they don't really do anything, do they?
No, the cubes just they don't count as blocks, but they don't move anything. But if
because we would have to put a block in place to stop our stuff from getting pushed up too high from the pusher. That's the only thing.
No, because you put your sensor.
Because the sensor's there. That's right.
And sorry, I'm just doing
what
this.
What am I talking about?
I'm doing this one last time with the conveyor belts in there, with the cycle score turned all the way up to see what we get this time.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be crazy different, but there's not going to be a backlog. Like we had about 5 lined up that were being built or that were built needlessly. So we're still going to be in the 300s, I think, but not as crazy.
279.
Well, we literally dropped it by 110 right there. So
yeah.
I can live with that cycle score for sure. The footprint
I'm
score,
okay with that too.
Footprint score and the block score. You got up your game, yo, man. We didn't even try to optimize this.
Yeah. Although, I don't know if we can optimize it like too much better.
Well,
I mean, I think if we were to do it really well, we'd probably have to throw in a rotator in there or whatever it is.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Rotor. Whatever you want to call it.
Rotator, yeah. Because that would allow us to use less footprint score along here, right? By rotating it in the sideways direction. Though we could also probably build it sideways without even doing a rotator, would be my suggestion, probably.
Oh, okay.
Right? Amuzit, you're late to the party, dude.
Oh, he's playing Infinifactory.
He's playing Infinifactory.
That's awesome.
He's trying. I laugh so hard if he's going to beat our scars. But I think that's a perfect place to leave today's episode. We freaking nailed this out.
Oh god, it just feels so satisfying. We struggled on the last one.
Yeah, we totally struggled
and
on the
this
last
one. Oh, just a piece of cake.
Yeah, and the next one's gonna go even better. We're gonna beat them again and again and again, right?
Oh,
we're just that good.
Yeah.
So, you guys, if you guys have been enjoying these, definitely hit that like button, subscribe so you get updated when all the new content goes live. And if you want to be competition for us, let us know in our Discord. We can add you guys on Steam and have a little bit of a competition between everybody because that's the best part of this game.
Although competition, no one's gonna beat us, Ben. We're just too good.
Yeah.
And the scores here prove it.
Yeah, you're gonna eat those words, I'm sure. Gotta be cocky.
There's only one way Yeoman's gonna beat us. He's gonna go to YouTube and be, what's the best way to beat BJ&Co? Because there's other people out there that can't do it. They fear us, Ben. They fear our power and ability.
That's very true. That's very true. But
yeah,
we're gonna leave it there, guys. So we'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
Have a good one.